Hi, welcome to this installment of Vocab Wednesday, and I'm Chris with Magoosh. Today's theme, words to keep you company. Stress is on those first two letters, co. The thing was, I wanted to have vocab words with C day, but there were just so many of them, I couldn't whittle them down, so I figured let's narrow the scope and start with co-words. The first one is not very common at all on the GRE, but it's a cool word to know. A coterie is a group with similar interests. So maybe you have your own coterie, and it's a group of people you hang out with because you share certain interests, or you have this similar hobby. For instance, I have a little coterie here at work of people who play word games. And so during lunch, sometimes we get together and we play these different word games where you get to scramble up all the tiles and everything. We all love words, and so that's our little word coterie. So again, this is probably a word you could easily apply to your own life because usually we have a group where we have this random interests that we share. Now, for the next word, collusion. Collusion is not me mispronouncing collision. Collusion is a conspiracy when people get together and try to come up with something, and usually that something, of course, is negative. So this word also pops up along the GRE in the verb form, to collude, to conspire. So collusion, what's going on right now in Washington? Was there some colluding going on between the different sides in this crazy, intractable debate that we've had? Well, I'm not sure, but hopefully the colluding on both sides gave way to some form of agreement, so at least for the next couple of months, no government shutdown, and hopefully no more collusion. Next word, next co-word is corollary. Corollary means just a direct consequence of something. You do one thing, and boom. Corollary of studying for the GRE is your vocab mushrooms, explodes. And what else? I don't know. Studying for the GRE, you're always staring at the screen because you're doing a lot of these online tests. So eye strain can be a corollary of GRE prep. So any consequence, could be positive, could be negative, is a corollary. Finally, fun word, really long word, cognoscenti. That's one word. A cognoscent with an E at the end is a person who's an expert, considered an expert in a certain field. Cognoscenti is the plural, the experts of a certain field. For instance, the literary cognoscenti would be those who know what important books are coming out in the world of literature. They will know much about the scope and span of literature over the last 50 years. Now you may say, oh, cognoscenti sounds like some highfalutin word, but it doesn't have to be something pretentious like literature. Anything that you have an interest in, and it goes beyond being a mere dilettante, but you've actually cultivated a deep interest. You are therefore cognizant, and other people around you who have that deep interest or expertise in the field are the cognoscenti of that field. And at this rate, you're going with Vocab Wednesdays, you are becoming part of the Vocab Cognoscenti. And I will see you next week's same time, Vocab Wednesday. In the meantime, check us out at gre.magoosh.com.